And now introducing the Queen of Bristol City, Marina Dolman.
Good evening, everyone. It's Marina here. I hope you have a wonderful night tonight at the quiz. Now can I introduce you to your host for the evening, Mr. Ollie Slim. Who is Ollie Slim? It's a funny name for a fat man, isn't it?
Hello! Yes, and welcome to the Robbins Foundation quiz. My name is Ollie Slim, and I'm going to take you through to the next hour, one of the best hours of your life, let me tell you. We have got so much in store for you, so many surprises, so many things going on. So just about the quiz, all you're going to need is a pen and paper. You're going to sit back and I'm going to take you down memory lane on a few questions. There's a bit of general knowledge as well. So if you're not a Bristol City fan, you've dragged your missus or your fella along and they have no idea about Bristol City, have no fear. They are going to have a great, great time. There is so much to be won, so many prizes to throw at you. Oh, I can't wait. And if you're like me, you are desperate to go down to Ashton Gate and watch the mighty Bristol City play, but we cannot. But I'm hoping this may give you a little bit of joy while we wait for the return and that definite win when we get into that playoff spot. So don't forget, today's quiz is for the Robbins Foundation. We couldn't have done it without sponsors. We have sponsors for rounds throughout the quiz. Now, they have donated money which has gone straight into the Robbins Foundation and supporting them during this moment where we're providing relief for families affected by the COVID-19. So throughout the day, throughout the quiz, we're going to throw in the link for the donation. What I want you to do is, if you've got a spare bit of money, a spare pound, spare £2, just chuck it in. Donate, please, because we can help families around Bristol get the food they need, the help they need, and the Robbins Foundation are doing that. So if you enjoy today, please do just chuck in a couple of quid if you can, and let's help that foundation do such amazing work across the Bristol. Right, all I'm going to say is, if you can't see the comments, which should be somewhere down here, you need to either subscribe, or if you're on a phone and watching it, you just got to press the top 3 buttons there and turn it into a PC mode, then you can see the comments, all right? So please do comment away, let us know where you're from, let us know how you're getting on. We've got a few City players and staff playing today, so you can put yourself up against them and see how you are doing. So, how to play, really simple, pen and paper. That is all you need. I'm going to read the questions, and then halfway through I'm going to give a few answers. So all you need is a pen and paper. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Comments I've mentioned, please do put comments in. Obviously nothing too dodgy, but please do. Twitter feed. Now, if you miss a question, say I'm going too fast, or you needed to go to the toilet, or you wanted to fill up your jar, do not panic. All you've got to do is like the Robbins Foundation Twitter page, which is just below, apparently. So like those guys, and they're going to put every question up. So if you miss one, don't panic. Just pop up and go back to us, okay? No cheating. Obviously, you can, and some of you probably will. But I say don't. There's nothing to win but fun and good times. So please try not to cheat. And as I said before, if you can make a donation, please do. Right then. We're going to kick off. This is our first chance to get 4 points for your team. 4 points, and also win an amazing, amazing first prize. Now, before we do start, I just want to do a massive shout out to Buster Footman. Obviously, everyone there, everyone knows what he's done, what a great person he was for the club, both on and off it, but what a guy he was for the community of Bristol. Now, I know him from the time at the Children's Hospice South West, and he did so much valuable work. He is not just a member of that Bristol City team and that history that we have. He's also a member of our Bristol community, and what a guy. So if you do have a jar and a glass in front of you, raise a cheers to Buster Footman. Right then. Here we go. So this is your first chance to get 4 points and also win an amazing prize. What I need is a picture of your team. Everyone in your team, whether it's 1, 2, 3, 54 of you, I don't care. I need 1 point of your team. Now, if it's got a Bristol City reference, you get another point. So you get a chance to get 2 points. Whether it's a shirt, programme, poster, get it in. Then what I want you to do is tag my Twitter, Isn't Slim. It's down there in some corner. I'm rubbish at this. No, there, yeah. So what I want you to do is tag Isn't Slim, and you get another point. And then my good buddy Jamie Patterson is going to be at home, and he's going to pick the best photo. So if you put a bit of a bit of fun and humour into it, you may get yourself another point if he picks you, and also a signed ball. Now, on the signed stuff, obviously bear in mind it may take a while. The boys are only been given the nod to go back to training, and that is literally like 3 of them at a time, isn't it? So it may take a while. However, when it happens, it is yours. So make sure you get your 4-point picture round in, a picture of your team, a Bristol City reference, tag my Twitter, it isn't Slim, and then hopefully you will win a special bonus point from Pato, which we will let you know who's won that later. Righty, here we go. We're going to the easy round. Now, the easy round is sponsored by IH Flooring. Let me get my notes just so I don't mess up. So IH Flooring, creating interior harmony, specialising hardwood, carpet and vinyl flooring. Complete floor sanding and restoration. Thank you guys for your donation. Without these companies, we would not be raising any money today. So thank you all so, so much. If you can donate, please do. So here we go. We're going to the easy round. Straight into the quiz, the first round. Get your pens and papers ready. The easy round is easy. It is a doddle. So if you've got a relatively not smart member of your team, I was polite then, let them have a go. Let them have a go, because this is the round for them, because they'll probably won't get any more for the rest of the quiz. So if you want to let them feel wanted, part of the team, this is their moment. So here we go, the easy round. Question number 1. What is the capital of Spain? So question number 1. What is the capital of Spain? Question 1. And question number 2, a maths one. Here we go. What is 7 times 8? Don't use your calculators on your phone. It's only very Bristolian, isn't it? Calculator. So, what is 7 times 8? Question number 2. What is 7 times 8? And number 3. Question number 3. Which supermarket chain owns Argos? So which supermarket chain owns Argos? I run these questions through with a friend earlier today, and he said this one was too hard. I apologise if it is. However, question 3. Which supermarket chain owns Argos? See, I do a few quizzes. I don't know if you know. I do a few quizzes in my local area, and my highlight is the amount of abuse I get on my phone while I'm doing them. And the first one is Jamie McAllister asking if I'm drinking straight vodka. Of course I'm not. Of course I'm not drinking straight vodka. It's water. I'm being very, very sensible. Question number 4. Here we go. What is the name of Kim Kardashian's husband? So what is the name of Kim Kardashian's husband? Too easy. Question 4, the final question of the easy round, sponsored by Interior Harmony. Big up to them. Thank you so much for their donation. Don't forget, you can donate if you enjoy the quiz. Jamie McAllister, you better donate, boy. Oh, I've got loads of pictures coming round. So, just to clarify, if you don't have Twitter, I just want to go back to the 4-point picture round. If you don't have Twitter, do not worry. What I should have said, and I apologise for not, is if you email it to gingerbeardsrule@olliesquiz.co.uk. So just below me there, gingerbeardsrule@olliesquiz.co.uk. I'll get the Bristol City team to pop that into the comments if they wouldn't mind. But gingerbeardsrule@olliesquiz.co.uk if you don't have Twitter. Therefore, you can send me your picture and we can get scoring and see how good they are. And Pat, I will get them sent to him. So that's the question 4. Just back to it. What is the name of Kim Kardashian's husband? Question 4. And now into the photo round. The picture round, sponsored by Bamboo Consulting, a good friend of mine. Thank you so much for your donation. Now, what they do is offer website design, web design. So if you're after a website and you can't pay or don't want to pay your full amount straight away, what they do is monthly payments. Super clever. I can't believe no one's thought of it before. But it's an amazing company. So if you want a website design but you can't pay that massive one-off payment, these guys do monthly installments. So what you can do is get your website up and running with a great company while you can afford it. So brilliant stuff. So thank you for sponsoring the picture round. And here we go. Your first question of that picture round is picture A. Who is this? Who is this? Picture A. So picture A, all I'm after is who is this? We're going to go through a few rounds and then I'm going to give you the answers so you guys can keep a score, keep a tally of how you're getting on. Also stops you cheating a little bit. And also then we can get in touch with the staff and team and see how they're getting on. Obviously we've got Jamie McAllister, Corey Smith, Dean Holden, Jamie Patterson, Jack Hunt, Reg Gill-Martin, Callum O'Dowda, Zach Viner, Andy Rolls and Andy Vineman playing definitely at the moment. So if any of us are playing, let us know. But they're going to give us their scores and see how you get on against them. So that's picture A. And this is picture B. So Jacob, genius in the media department, has removed one of our players. Who is missing? Oh, I miss football. Just makes you miss it even more, doesn't it? Seeing that photo. But picture B, who is missing from that photo? Question B. Rhino and a good friend of mine just says my ginger beard does rule, FYI. Good man. So that is question B. Right then. So we are going to the next round. Now, a quick explanation of the round. It's the Bristolian round. So the Bristolian round is sponsored by the aerial business. And what I did is I got in touch with a good friend of mine. I gave him a call. I was like, you're the only Bristolian, most Bristolian person I know. I need your help. I need your help on this. So what he's going to do is he's going to give you 4 Bristolian sentences and you've got to translate it into the Queen's English. This is sponsored by the aerial business. Thank you so much for your donation. Here we go. It's the Bristolian round. And over to a good friend of mine to take it away. Mr. Joe Sims, the most Bristolian person I could find. Hello, Joe.
Oh, I'm so honoured that I get that title. It's a hotly contested honour, especially in my age.
Massive City fan, Joe. We've drafted him in for the Bristolian round, so we're going to go through the questions later. How's lockdown?
Do you know what? I just moved to my house in Totterdown, my big kind of grown-up house in Totterdown, so I'm having quite a nice time of it, to be honest. Me and my son have built a rocket out of cardboard and plastic tubing and stuff, and he's quite confident he's going to get a Saturn, but I don't think it's going to get past Swindon, if I'm honest.
Well, even get to Swindon's decent, to be fair.
No, yeah.
Work-wise, is it rubbish at the moment? Is it great? Is it...
Well, I've just had a series cancelled, so that's...
sorry about that.
Yeah, thanks for bringing that up. Then I'm going to pay the mortgage. Steve Lansdowne, if you're listening. No, what was I going to say? There's a new show that I'm working on about football. It's going to be on BBC Two, I think 28th of May at 9:30. It's called The First Team. And it's the guys who wrote The In-Betweeners have written this show. And they're big football fans. One's a QPR fan, one's an Arsenal fan. And they've written this show about a Premier League football team. And what they do in their downtime. So it's well worth a watch. I know there's going to be a lot of football players watching. So see if there's any truth in it, boys, because it gets proper naughty.
Bristol City, then. Obviously, we are 1 point below the playoffs.
Ah, tantalisingly close.
What do you think will happen? Do you see the season ending?
Well, listen, from what I can gather, we're going to be playing a lot of our games like at some neutral venue if it goes ahead. So if that happens, we seem to be playing better away from home than we do at our place anyway. So that's great. Benicophobe is back. I think this is definitely the perfect storm for Bristol City. We've got such talent. This is the best team I've seen down at Ashton Gate ever. So I think, like, you know, when they say that we're a Premiership club in waiting, I think Lee Johnson's absolutely right.
I reckon we're going to get 3 weeks of football and then we're going to be back in lockdown. So I reckon we've got 3 weeks to win every game and get ourselves in the playoffs before it goes again. And then...
Can you imagine? Oh, it's going to be...
know, do you? You never know.
3 weeks of just finishing that off is going to be amazing. It's just like, you know, it's a summer of football where you're literally not allowed to leave your house. Make sure you got the beers in because it's going to be sweet.
Right, so we're going to go to the Bristolian round. What Joe's going to do is say some sentences I couldn't even pronounce, to be fair. And you guys, all you got to do is guess the sentence. So he's going to go for it. And then you've just got to write down what sentence you think it basically stands for in English, proper English, as it were. So, question number 5, over to you, Joe.
Oh, he's going to get right beaty if you don't shut it.
I love that. This is what it's like working with professionals. This is awesome. Right, so we'll go again. Question number 5. What is the sentence?
I was going to get right beat you if you don't shut it.
I'm intimidated. I'm intimidated over the internet. Question number 6. Over to Joe.
I seen a right jitter, skull and natch by Slidey Rock Mind.
So one more time. Question number 6.
I seen a right jitter, skull and natch by Slidey Rock Mind.
You can see why we got him in, can't you? Absolutely brilliant. So here we go. Question number 7. Don't forget, we're going to translate this into the Queen's English. Joe's going to do it Bristolian. You've got to translate into the Queen's English. Number 7. Here we go.
I wishes I had a camel. He had a right old Benny.
And again, question number 7, in case you missed it.
I wishes I had a camel. He had a right old Benny.
This is actually brilliant. And the final one, your final question of the Bristolian round, number 8. Here we go.
He's gotten where he hasn't back and hasn't.
Now this one's ridiculous. This one is absolutely ridiculous. Right, here we go. Question 8. Fire away again.
He's gotten where he's hasn't back and hasn't.
Amazing. I so hope people get that one right.
If you like the Wurzels, I reckon you'll get it right. There's a clue.
Yeah, there's a big clue. So, Joe, thank you ever so much for your time helping us out during this quiz. Any final words?
A total and unbridled joy. Everybody look after yourselves, and I'll see you in the Premiership. Come on, you Reds!
Come on, you Reds. And there we go. What a guy and what a privilege it was to do that with Joe. Top boy. And talking about Mr. Sims's, I'm just going to throw another one out. Julian Sims, 50th today. Happy birthday from everyone at Bristol City. Happy birthday, Julian Sims, and happy birthday from me in my lounge on my own. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Guys, I just want to do a little quick reminder. Please don't put the answers in the comments. I really, really appreciate it if you don't. It just ruins it for everyone else. Obviously, it was the easy round, so hopefully you all got them right anyway. But if you know the answer, just put it on a pen and paper, put it on your phone. Just don't put it in the comment section. It just ruins it for everyone. Right then, we're going to go through those answers that probably were put in the comment section by some of you who didn't listen or don't know the rules correctly. But here we go. So give yourself a tick if you got these right. Give yourself a virtual cheer. So question number 1, capital of Spain is Madrid. 7 times 8 is 56. Number 3, Argos is owned by Sainsbury's. Number 4, Kim Kardashian husband is Kanye West. And the first picture, A, was Anne Hathaway, and B, was Nicholas Eliasson. Now, we're about to go on to the answers of the Bristolian round. So if you haven't written them down yet, quickly write them. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. The answers of the Bristolian round. So, number 5, oh, he's going to get right baity if you don't shut it, is I'm going to get very annoyed if you don't shut up. Now, I'm not after the exact sentence, but pretty much around the same, okay? So as long as you've got annoyed or shut up, around those sort of words, you get yourself a virtual point, so congratulations. So I'm going to get right baity if you don't shut it, is I'm going to get very annoyed if you don't shut up. Okay, number 6, I've seen a right jitter, a scully natch down Slidey Rock Mine. Well, I've seen a long-haired aficionado of heavy rock music drinking a cider by Slidey Rock. Now, they're long-haired aficionado, I'm after rock music, goth, etc., something like that, and drinking cider definitely has to be in there, or Natch will accept for the point, okay? Number 7, going on to the next one. Number 7, I wishes I had a camera. He had a right old Benny. Yep. So what I'm after is I wish I had a camera. He had a massive tantrum. Or again, as similar as you can get it. I'm definitely after the word camera. Camera has to be in there. Otherwise you do not get a point. Okay, here we go. Number 8. Well, here we go. Wish me luck. These gotten where the hasn't back and hasn't. I did all right there, to be fair. I did pretty well. He gotten where he hasn't. I can't do it. It's ridiculous. So what I'm after is you've got it in a place where you can't reverse it, haven't you? So pretty much you need to get that pretty much smack on. And if you do get it, you are an absolute hero. Or you love the Wurzels. Right then. Now, I'm going to give a good friend of mine a little phone call. Let's see how he's getting on. If he doesn't answer, he's going to be awkward. Right, here we go. Let's see how it works. I can't even get my phone at the moment. That's terrible. Right, here we go. It's ringing. It's ringing. Hopefully you can hear it. I'm going to bring the camera a little bit. This is where he doesn't answer, and he absolutely ruins it all. Because he'll have to call back in a bit. And it is definitely not ringing. Yeah! You did that on purpose, didn't you? He did that on purpose. There he is, everyone. Jack Hunt! Give a wave. You're on the camera.
Good evening.
Good evening. How you getting on, pal?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad. I'm a bit baffled, to be honest, because that Bristolian round, I didn't know any of them. Couldn't even get one word right, mate.
Well, it's not a northern round, to be fair.
What?
Yeah, if it was a northern round, you'd have got full marks. But unfortunately, you didn't get one. Not one right.
No, not one right now.
No. How was the easy round? Smash it?
Yeah, 6 out of 6.
What a guy. It wasn't even out of 6,
Yeah.
It was out of 4. That's what I love about it. It was out of 4. He got so much more. How's lockdown, buddy?
Yeah. Add a few extra on,
You got to do it. As long as you beat Pato. Isn't that the deal?
Oh, he's miles off it. Don't worry about that.
Miles off it. I agree.
Long
How are you finding lockdown, buddy?
Well, a bit of homeschooling I've got involved in, and I've learned some English, so that's beneficial for me. Bit stressful with the kids, but yeah, just staying as fit as possible and trying to just keep going like everyone else.
Yeah, it's tough, isn't it? It is tough, but it's great to hear that you're back to training. Hopefully next week and get on the grass.
Yeah, I think the lads are looking forward to that definitely. As long as we can keep doing it in a safe environment, that's the most important thing, and hopefully we can get back on the pitch and put a few smiles on people's faces.
Yeah, top man. Well, thank you so much for doing the quiz, buddy. I hope you make a donation. I put you under pressure there.
Of course.
It's also lovely to see you happier than your actual photo, which is there, which you look ridiculously grumpy. But lovely to speak to you, buddy, and I'll chat to you later. All right, pal? Thank you.
You too, mate. Great job.
All the best on T Top Man. Ta-ra, mate.
Bye-bye.
There you go. You heard it. He's got 6 out of 4. He's smashing the easy round. What a guy. Right then, here we go to the next round. The next round is the music round. And the music round has been sponsored by Imperial Sports and Macron Bristol. Right, let's get the words right. For all your rugby and football kits, clubs and personalised workwear, they cover all of it. All printing and embroidery is done in-house, so make sure you're all ready for the new season. If you mention, come on you Reds, when placing your next football kit order, you get an extra 10% off. That's an extra 10% off from Macron Sports Bristol and Imperial Sports Work and Leisure Wear. What we're going to do with all the businesses that sponsor us, we're going to whack them on our Twitter, whack them on Facebook tomorrow, so you guys can get in touch with them and get these deals that these amazing companies are providing. Right then, we're into the music round. The music round is going to be a little bit complicated. Well, not complicated. You just got to listen carefully. So for a minute, you've got to deal with my loud voice and maybe turn your TV up or laptop up to the maximum just so you hear the next round. So we have got in touch with 4 Bristol City players to get them part of the music round. And what they're going to do, they're going to recite some songs. Right then, so they're going to recite some songs. What I want is 1 point for the artist and 1 point for the song title. So 2 points on offer. Now, all these songs are heard on the Ashton Gate Stadium, but do you know who actually sung the original? So here we go. We'll repeat the question after I've done it once, but here we go. Your first one, Mr. Nicky Mayampa.
Hello, it's Nicky Mayampa here. Can you guess this song and the artist? I love you, baby. And if it's quite alright, I need you, baby. To warm the lonely night. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say.
Absolutely mesmeric. Absolutely mesmeric. All the women in the world right now are absolutely buzzing. Right, here we go. We're going to do it again. Mr. Nicky Mayampa, don't forget, I need 1 point for the artist and 1 point for that song title. Here we go, Nicky Mayampa.
Hello, it's Nicky Mayampa here. Can you guess this song and the artist? I love you, baby. And if it's quite alright, I need you, baby. To warm the lonely night. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say.
Amazing. What a guy. And thank you so much for doing that, Nikki, and everyone in this that's helped out doing this. We've got so many interviews, Joe, etc. So thank you so much. Right then, so that's number one. Now, if you've missed it, don't panic. Just like every question throughout the quiz, I appreciate you may miss it. You may be in a toilet, you might be on your own, you may need to be pouring a drink, or I might be speaking too fast. But don't panic. You can go to the Robbins Foundation page just below, and they've got all the answers, all the answers. They've got all the answers. Got all the questions and all those videos for you to rewatch to make sure you get it right, just in case you missed it. Or to retweet and spread the word of the Robbins Foundation. Let's get everyone knowing what wonderful things they're doing. Right, here we go to the next question. You've got to listen very carefully, but Hano Masengo. I can't say his name without the song. I just can't do it. I don't know why. Here we go.
Hello, it's Hano Masengo. Can you guess what song it is and who is the artist? I threw my pitchfork at your dog to keep quiet. Oh, ah, ah. Now something's telling me that you avoiding me. Oh, ah, oh, ah. Come on now, darling. You got something need. Something I need.
Oh, Han, that is incredible, isn't it? He has definitely never heard those words ever before. So him reading it is absolutely class. Let's hear it one more time. Han, Noah Masengo.
Can you guess what song it is and who is the artist? I threw my pitchfork at your dog to keep quiet. Oh, ah, oh, ah. Now something's telling me that you avoiding me. Oh, ah, oh, ah. Come on now, darling. You got something need. Something I need. Sorry.
Top man. Absolute legend. I wish I was... When he read that, I bet he couldn't believe what he had to do. Right then, over to the next one. Don't forget, you get 1 point for the original song title, 1 point for the artist. Here we go. It's the Iceman. It's Mr. Benkovic.
Hello, it's Philip Benkovic. Can you guess what song this is and who is the artist? Everybody sees you. Everybody looks and stares. I would just like to make you mine. Oh, mine. Na, 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 na. Now? Baby, give it up.
Top man. Absolutely top man. I think it actually sounds better than the original. Right then, here we go. Let's hear it one more time. Philip Benkovic.
Hello, it's Philip Benkovic. Can you guess what song this is and who is the artist? Everybody sees you. Everybody looks and stares. I would just like to make you mine. Oh, mine. Na, 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 na. Now? Baby, give it up.
Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Right then, to the final question of the music round. Here we go. Now, the sound's a little bit dodgy on this one. It's not his fault. It's probably my fault. But, so just listen carefully. Try not to. He's got a ventriloquism. He's learned it. But here we go. For the final question of the music round. Don't forget, 1 point for the artist, 1 point for the song title. Pedro Pereira.
Hello, it's Pedro Pereira. Can you guess what song this is and who is the artist? And here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. Heaven holds a place for those who pray.
Okay then, so let's repeat that one more time. Mr. Pedro
Hello,
Pereira.
it's Pedro Pereira. Can you guess what song this is and who is the artist? And here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. Heaven holds a place for those who pray.
What a guy, and thank you for all four of them for taking part. Great sport. Really appreciate their help towards the Robbins Foundation quiz today. Top gentlemen. Right then, picture round. We're going back to a picture round, and it is your chance to get another point on picture C. Name the film. Name the film. So some body parts are definitely missing, but can you name this film on letter C? Can you name the film? Just to let you know, the next round coming up is Bristol City history. Ooh. Let's find out how much you really know about the club we all love. So here we go. Picture C, name that film. And here we go. Picture D, another one of our players has gone missing. Who is it? Absolute blast from the... Well, not blast from the past, but blast from the past. Literally, history, walking down memory lane, this quiz gave me writing it. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. This is D. Who's missing from this photo? Question D. Who is missing? Right then. We're going to the next round, and it is the Bristol City round. But before we do, the missus has dropped in the scores for me to find out how everyone's doing. Right. So far, we've got Corey Smith on 8, Dean Holden on 8, Jamie McAllister 7, Pato 7. Doing all right, to be fair. Jack Hunt 8, Scott Murray smashing it on 9. Scott, you're always good at quizzes. Scott Murray on 9. Reg 9, my man Reg, Callum 7, Zach 7, Andy 7, and Andy Rolls with 8. Good scores there, but Scotty and Reg are leading the way. How are you doing against those boys? Right, I'll pop that there. There you go, I got a glimpse of my living room. Right then, here we go. The next round is the history round, and that is sponsored by Watson & Co. As I say, I have to give a shout out to these guys because they put some mega bucks in to support the Robbins Foundation and the work they do. Right then, so they provide comprehensive, a panel of lenders and protection advice from a very happy corner of the Southwest, and over 30 years combined industry experience. So basically, if you are moving house, you need to get in touch with these guys. These guys will save you money, give you the best advice because they know everything. All right, so get in touch with them. Now we're going to go to the history round. Now, how it's going to work is a legend. Oh, this is a blast from the past. A legend is going to pop on up in the screen to there. But also, because some of them have got very broad accents, particularly the Scottish ones, I've also put the answers below, okay? The answers, I keep saying that. The questions below. So just below me, you'll see the question pop up as well and give you a chance. But here you go. Question 13, Bristol City history round. It's over to this man, and he is a legend.
Welcome home. I'm social distancing here at Thatcher's, as you can see. Here's my question. In 1987, City reached the Freight Rover Trophy final, but who did they beat in the area final? All the best.
So there he is, Super Scotty Murray in the place he loves the most. But the question is, question 13. Bristol City reached the Wembley in 1987 in the Freight Rover Trophy final. But who did they beat in the area final that year? So who did they beat in the area final that year? Now, all these questions, I've given my big boy a call, the SLO, Jerry Tocknell. Thank you so much, Jerry, for all these questions. Really appreciate it. I want to make sure we've got the best questions, and he has done that. So that's question 13. Hopefully you've got that if you know your Bristol City. Okay, we're over to the next one. Which legend is going to appear and ask the next question? Don't forget, he's going to read it, but the question will also be below me. All right, so if you miss it, do not panic. Here we go.
Hi everyone, I hope you're safe and well, and good luck with the quiz tonight. Fantastic charity. What City player won the Division 3 Golden Boot in the 1989-90 season? Good luck.
What a guy that is. A true Bristol legend, Mr. Brian Tinnion. And his question was, which City player won the Division 3 Golden Boot in the 1989-1990 season? So who won the Golden Boot in that season? Right, here we go to the next one. Who could it be? Get ready. This is where the surprises really start to come. They're going to ask the question. Don't forget the answer. Question is going to be below. Here we go. Who is it?
Hi, it's John Stead here. And my quiz question is, can you name 3 players who have played for England while playing for Bristol City? Sorry about my hair, by the way. Desperate for a trim. Good luck.
And what a guy and what a Barnet that was. Gosh, how we miss him. So, can you name 3 Bristol City footballers who have played for England while playing for Bristol City? Now, There are 4, potentially 5. The 5th one's a little bit dodgy, but we'll go over that later. So there are 4. Let's see if you can get 3 of them for 1 point. 3 of them for 1 point. To the next question. Here we go. The Watson & Co. sponsored history round. Who is it going to be? And it's going to be... What a guy. Here he is.
Hello guys. Which club did I sign for Bristol City from?
So there it is. Again, we'll hear it one more time just because I've got a massive man crush on him. Here it is. Question 16. Oh. No, we won't.
Hello
yes, we
guys.
will. Here he is.
Which club did I sign for Bristol City from?
So there he is, Super Davey Noble. And he has asked the question, which club did he play for before his move to Bristol City? So before his move to Bristol City, where did he move from? Right then, before we move on to one of my favourite rounds, we're going to go through some answers. So then, here we go. The answers are question 9. So the song was I Love You Baby, and if it's quite alright, I Need You Baby, to warm the lonely night, I love you baby, trust in me when I say. Obviously we know what that song really is meant to be, sang on the terraces, but it is I Love You Baby by Frank Sinatra. However, people are already texting me. Don't forget, the Quizmaster is final, and this is for fun. But we will also accept Frankie Valli or Andy Sinatra, I don't know what they are. Andy Williams, there we go. So we'll accept Frankie Valli and Andy Williams, but Frank Sinatra as well, okay? So any of those will get you 2 points. So don't forget, 1 point for the song title, 1 point for that artist. Question 10. Here we go. What it was I threw my pitchfork at the dog to keep you quiet. Ooh-wah, ooh-wah. I'm not going to do it, don't worry. Now, that song, of course, said by Noah Masengo, was Combine Harvester by the Wurzels. And what a tune that is. So if you've got that, congratulations. You've got yourself 2 points. Don't forget, 1 point for the song, 1 point for the artist. You've got to get them spot on. To the next one. The music round. The second load. Everyone sees you. Everyone looks and stares. It's just like you make you mine, oh mine. Na 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 na. Yes, it is. It is. Give It Up by Casey and the Sunshine Band. So that's the band we're after and the title. Give It Up by Casey and the Sunshine Band. If you put just Casey, that's absolutely fine, because the Sunshine Band is a bit dubious. And the final one, and it's you, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus Loves You More Than You Will Know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Obviously, very easy. It was Mrs. Robinson by Simon and Garfunkel. Well done if you've got those right. Now, on to the history questions. Now, there's a little bit of an issue with question 16, so I apologise about that. We made a little error. But picture C, yes, was the film Forrest Gump. Picture D, of course, was John Stead. He's in it twice this round. So 13, the area final in 1987, City played Aldershot. So Aldershot, they played in the area final before going to Wembley that year. Golden Boot in 89-90 season was Bob Taylor. So Bob Taylor, question 14. Congratulations, you got that. 15. Can you name the BCFC players who have played for England while playing for Bristol City? Right. So John Attio, John Cottle, Billy Wedlock, William Jones and Herbert Banks. You needed 3 to get a point. Herbert Banks is a little bit dubious. So in 1901, he played for City, Millwall and England. Now, if anyone wants to correct me on that, please do let us know. But I am going to accept it because we're not sure. We have gone through every history book in the world and we're still not sure. So if anyone does know, maybe you know him or did know him, because obviously that'll be weird. Right then, and number 16 obviously wasn't the answer for the question that was on there, so forgive me there. But the club David Noble joined from was Boston United. It was Boston United. Not the American one. So that is the answer to question number 16. Right then, my favourite round. My favourite round of the quizzes is the email round. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to run around the house and find something and send a picture in. Now, below me, you will find my email address. So in a minute, on the next slide, will be my email address. The person who comes in first to send me the first picture, now, it can't be a screenshot, it has to be the real thing, a picture of that real thing, will win a signed ball when you can get it. This could be a few years away because obviously we're in a very, very unusual time. So, What you're going to do is we'll announce the winner later. I'm going to tell you what you've got to find, and you've got to send it to the email address. Get a picture in, get that signed ball. It could be something very precious. So here we go. I want you to send me a picture of the Queen of Hearts. The Queen of Hearts. Get running, and send it to bcfc@olliesquiz.co.uk. So it's bcfc@olliesquiz.co.uk. First person to send me a picture of the Queen of Hearts, an actual picture, will win a signed ball. Right, we'll come back to that in a minute. We'll find out. I'll let you know who the winner is. They'll be flooding in, no doubt. But while we're waiting, we will go to that next round. And that next round is the put in order round. A great round. Right then. So it is sponsored by Napoleon Barbecues. Now they are the best around. If you want to get in touch with them. Their website is there. Perfect barbecue ever at the moment. You can probably tell by my very large red face. But they are great, and they are better than Weber. I'll probably get sued for saying that. Right then, it is the put in order round, and here we go. 4 very famous faces. There they are. 17, 18, 19 and 20. These are the questions. What I want you to do is put these guys in age order. So, from top right, obviously, Lee Johnson, Dean Holden in the top. Down the bottom, Jamie McAllister and Scott Murray. You guys are going to put these in age order. 17 being your oldest, 20 being your youngest. Get them in age order. You get a point for each one that is in the right order. Good luck. Give you a bit of a time to have a family squabble over who is the oldest. I think it's obvious. I've got a few people texting me saying Pato's definitely using Google. Oh, harsh. I can't mock him. I love him. Okay, so put those guys in order. Now we're going to 3 picture rounds, nice and easy. Here we go. Picture E. I love this. What cider brand is underneath the blacked out lines? So question E, you need to name that cider brand. Who is that cider brand? Obviously, other ciders are available, but can you name that cider brand? Okay. Picture F. A missing player. Question F. Who is missing from that picture? Letter F. Who is missing from that picture? And letter G. Here we go. Letter G. So it's a bit of a tricky one. Letter G. Who is missing from that picture? Okay, moving on to the next round. It is TV and film. TV and film. So just to give you a little heads up about a text to find out the scores. So at the top of the pile, we've got Jamie Mack and Scotty Murray on 17 points. Down the bottom, Pato, Carl, Zach and Andy all on 13. So they're on 13. But top of the pile is Jamie Mack and Scott Murray on 17. Corey Smith 15. Reg 14. Slip back there, pal. But still, how have you guys done against those names? Right then, to the next round. It is the TV and film round, and that is sponsored by 365 Bristol, a great website and the leading events and entertainment website for Bristol. So if you want to know what's going on at the moment, get in touch, get on their website, find out, and they'll tell you everything. They'll give you offers, etc., etc. So a great company. But here we go, TV and film. Thank you so much for your donation, 365. We really do appreciate it. If you can spare some change as well, if you're watching at home and you think my large red-headed face deserves maybe a donation or two, please do get in touch. They'll pop the donation up in the links, so please do give us a sponsor. We really need that to keep on doing the valuable work that the Robbins Foundation are doing. So here we go. TV and film, question 21. What is the name of the dog in the film Up? So, what is the name of the dog in the film Up? Question 21. Here we go. Question 22. Which girl group performed the opening minutes of Channel 5's launch in 1997? So, which girl group performed the opening minutes of Channel 5's launch in 1997? Question 22. Question 23. How many contestants are there on a University Challenge team? So, how many contestants are there on a University Challenge team? That is question number 23. And the last question of the TV and film round, and then we'll go to the answers for the last few questions. So, the last question of the TV and film round, I got in touch with a goalkeeper, fast becoming a Bristol City legend, and what a guy. So, the final question of the TV and film round, sponsored by 365.com. It's over to Dan Bentley. Into the final question of the film round, and I have dragged along a goalkeeper, an Essex goalkeeper. It's a bit like chatting to Mark Wright. Ladies and gentlemen, Dan Bentley in the house. Hello there. How are you, buddy? You all right?
Yeah, good, mate. Thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Not sure about the Mark Wright shout, though, to be fair.
How's lockdown, buddy?
Yeah, not bad. I've got a little girl who's just coming up 6 months old, so she's been very much keeping me on my toes and keeping me busy. Probably kept me and my other half, Laura, sane. So that's probably been from the best of a bad situation, really, in a sense that I haven't missed all the kind of the little bits that perhaps I would have done if I was travelling away and all that kind of thing. So it's been lovely to spend some time with her.
I guess you're having to train at the moment. I don't know how it is, because I guess for the lads who play outfield, it's easier to kick a ball about, but obviously, how do you practice reactions in a lockdown? What do you do? Like, it must be so hard.
Yeah, to be fair, I've not, as much as my missus is disappointed with this, I've not got her serving me half volleys just yet. To be fair, she's like quite confident about her ball striking technique, and I'm not so much. I'm not so sure about the accuracy that I'm going to get on a consistent basis from her, so I've not let her do it yet. But no, I've been doing running and keeping myself as sharp and active as possible. I've made one of my rooms in my house into a bit of a gym with a bike and some free weights and stuff. I've been doing some like speed, agility, quickness, and like some explosive stuff, just like over the field, in the garden, and that kind of thing, just to kind of stay on top of it.
But the Bristol City #1 is ready. You are ready and raring.
I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready. I mean, obviously, prior to the whole lockdown, I missed 2 games with a groin injury. And that's all fine now. So I was over the field yesterday doing full goal kicks. I am ready and raring to go, I think, is probably the most accurate.
And this is going to look like really stupid if I've got this wrong, but I read somewhere that you're only a goalkeeper because it was an absolute fluke.
Yeah, 100% fluke. So,
yeah.
And then I was playing for a Sunday League team, and our goalkeeper went on holiday just for a week and kind of it was a bit all unannounced. And then the manager go, someone's have to go in goal. Dan, I need to go in goal. I'm like, no, I don't fancy that. I'm a centre half now. Like, I love diving, and all the boys want you to go in goal. If you're the tallest, if you don't go in goal, we're going to struggle. So I went in goal. We lost 1-0 to a penalty. I was like pulling out saves all over the place. And after the game, lo and behold, there was an Arsenal scout talking to mum and dad, invited me to a trial, and the rest is history, mate.
That is mad. Yeah, that's amazing. I love that. I've got a little tear, actually. Right, I want to show you something.
I think I know what's coming.
Right, okay. I'm sure you do.
I think I was actually in the background of that video doing a session, and I remember looking over and seeing, obviously, you and Matt over there, thinking, what on earth is going over there? There's like just a load of screaming and stuff.
Mate, come on, can I have some feedback?
I'll give you the bad news first, because I want to end on a good note. So
okay, that's good management.
Yeah, exactly. So I want you to come away feeling confident. I would firstly say, after the rebound has gone back off the bar,
yeah,
you're like off celebrating your save, and Callum just put the rebound in. So what I expect is you to get up, make another save, tip it onto the bar, and then it becomes a double save, which is even more impressive. But I'll then go on to
I only move that quickly when I hear the kebabbies closing. I only move that quickly then.
And then I'll give you the good news of the initial save. is that of Premier League quality.
It is, isn't it? It is. Absolutely. I agree. And I know it isn't. You're all a little bit weird, right? And you've all got superstitions.
I've tried to relax it as I've got older because invariably it doesn't make a difference. But in my mind, as long as I know I've done everything as professional as possible leading up to a game, so that's training, eating, drinking, sleeping. But like I've got little ones still now, like I'll kiss my missus, my dog and my daughter before I leave.
You what? What was the middle bit?
My dog, yeah, kiss my dog on the head, 100%. Have to, mate. She's my little girl as much as my little girl is.
Do you refer to the dog as daddy?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. See, I told you, keepers. There's something there.
To be fair, I even know a lot of non-keepers whose dogs refer to them as daddy. So I'm not alone.
You should be alone in that.
But no, I'll make sure that I say love you to obviously my family and stuff prior to leaving the house, and they always say good luck to me before I go. So they're kind of like little things, but obviously that's like nice little family bits.
Yeah, I love that. Well, Dan, it's been an absolute pleasure. You are fast becoming a bit of a City legend. Everyone absolutely loves you. So it's been a joy to interview you today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Obviously, you're here to say the last question of the TV and film round. I hope you remember it.
I do.
Dan, over to you. The final question.
Final question is, what is the real name of Darth Vader?
So there you go. The final question is, what is the real name of Darth Vader? Thank you all very much. I'll see you soon, Bents.
Thanks, mate.
Okay, and thank you so much for Dan Bentley. I just wanted to get my picture of my video, my goalkeeping save there, which I thought was absolutely outstanding. Right, so here are the answers for those last few rounds. So to get the points, you need to get each one in the right order. So your oldest is Mr. Scott Murray. So 17 needs to be Scott Murray. He's the oldest. Then Jamie McAllister, then Dean Holden, and the youngest is Mr. Lee Johnson, our gaffer. So to get a point, you need to have one of those in the right order. Not all four, but you could get 17 right or 19 right, and that is 2 points. Okay, so there you are. Picture E was Natch. Of course, it was Natch. Other ciders are available. Picture F was Famara Jeju, top boy. And picture G, congratulations if you got it. I hope he got it, otherwise that's weird. Jane McAllister was picture G. Right then, to the TV and film answers. The dog in Up is Doug. The Channel 5 girl band is the Spice Girls that they played. They were the first people to play the first minutes, the Spice Girls. There are 4 people in a University Challenge team, and the real name of Darth Vader. I got a feeling this is going to open people up to comments and kicking off. But my final word is final. That makes no sense. But the answer to Darth Vader is Anakin Skywalker. So the real name of Darth Vader was Anakin Skywalker. Now, to another round, and this round is another great round, and this is Charlie Stacey's favourite round. So Charlie Stacey, if you're watching, come on my boy, you've got this round. What a guy he is, what a legend. His dad's a bit weird, but he's a legend. Right then, so this is the phone round. What I'm going to do is ask you a question on this absolute beauty, and the first person to call me with the right answer wins a signed ball. I'm going to put my number up, but the question is, here we go. Can you tell me Corey Smith's birthday? Go. You can use Google, you can use your phones. And the first person to call me on 01275 849 816 will come live through to me on my magical red lip phone and also win themselves a signed ball. Woo, when they can get one. Don't email me and kicking off. Now there's a delay. You've got to call the phone. You can't call my mobile if you know me. Here we go. First phone call. Here we go. Hello, Ollie Slim speaking. Well, they hung up. Hello, Ollie Slim speaking. Hello? Hello? Oh, they're not talking to me. You've got to call, you've got to speak. If I answer, you've got to speak. I need Corey Smith's birthday. Corey, call. Here we go. Who's this? Hello, Ollie speaking. Hello, how are you? Yeah, I'm alright. Who am I speaking to? Hello, Jake. How are you? Yeah, I'm brilliant. Thanks, Mucker. Do you know the answer? Jake, you've won yourself a signed ball. Yay! Well done, lad. It may take about 3 seasons, but you'll get one. Because obviously we're not letting them near pens at the moment or each other, all right? Because we need to protect our boys. But congratulations, all right? Well done. Thanks for listening. I really appreciate it. Big up, Jake. He's won. Now watch this. The phone's going to go off. Right, let's do it. Let's just see. Let's just see. Hello, Ollie speaking. Oh, they're hanging up. They know. I also big up Joe Sims, who's calling my mobile. I wasn't being rude. I just can't answer. Right, we've got to do it, haven't we? We've got to do it. You never know who it could be. Right, here we go. Hello, Ollie speaking. Hello? Oh, it is the 31st, but unfortunately you're a bit late. What's your name? Hello, Louis. You all right, pal? How old are you, mucker? 13? Louis, I'll get you one as well, all right, lad? Oh, you're welcome, legend. You're welcome. Right, that's it. I've got to turn the phone off. That's it. It's just going to keep on going. It's going to keep on going, but I have to take it off the hook. Otherwise, it'll keep on going. Congratulations to Louis. Congratulations to Jake. They have won themselves some signed balls. Now, you've got to get in touch with me if you have. Just make sure you get onto my Twitter, Isn't Slim, and I will hook you guys up, all right? So just make sure you get in touch with me. Great round. Sorry, Joe Sims, who's calling my mobile. I am not that talented. I'm on my own. I can't answer the beautiful red phone and my mobile. But that is amazing stuff. Right then, to the next round. It is the football round. And that football round is sponsored by Portishead Under 10s. Now, bless them, what they've done for their sponsorship, they've raised it by doing challenges and getting their own sponsorship to raise money for the sponsorship of this round, the football round. So Portishead Under 10s, well done. Thank you. You're absolute stars, and we really appreciate everything you're doing for the Robbins Foundation and the people of Bristol who really need our help during coronavirus times. So please, if you can help as well, do get in touch. Do get on the link. Just put £1, 50p in. Really, really will go to some great causes. So please do help that Robbins Foundation out. So here we go. The football question, number 25 of the quiz, sponsored by Portishead Town, is... which 2 clubs play in the M23 derby? So which 2 clubs play in the M23 derby? Only a few rounds left, guys. This is your chance to catch up with those footballers. But just to let you know, the scores on the doors with them, leading the way. Scotty Murray, Jamie McAllister still top of the pile. Pato, Callum, Zach and Andy still bottom of that pile. Come on, let's catch up with Jamie and Scott. We can do it. We can do it, Bristol City fans. We can do it. And that's before they've got the bonus points, though, so who knows. But we can catch them up. Come on, Bristol City fans. Let's get out there. Right then, to the next question. 26. Question 26. Can you name the record holder of the most red cards in the Premiership? Oh, Darren Dick's now calling me. Everyone's just trying to get a moment, aren't they? So, can you name the record holder of the most red cards in the Premiership with 8? So the record's 8, and I'm going to give you a clue. There's 3 of them, but I only want 1 of them. So if you get 1 of them, you get that point. Just make sure you get 1 of them, but there are 3. Question 26, only a few more rounds to go. Question 27, sponsored by Portishead Town, Under 10s. Here we go, question 27. Okay, which country has been in the most Football World Cups and has never won it? So which country has been in the most Football World Cups but has never won it? Question 27. So just to shout out again, don't forget, if you've missed any questions, even the ones with the videos like Dan Bentley one or the Joe Sims round, you can go back. Robbins Foundation on Twitter, and obviously if you've only just started watching this, you can go back to the start at the end of the feed and start it all over again and watch it yourself. I know there's a few people watching it tomorrow night because they're key workers and working tonight, so thank you so much for what you're doing, but they're going to watch it tomorrow night and have their own shows, which I absolutely fully love. That's brilliant. So question 27, there it is, and question 28, the final one of the football round. Here we go. 28. So which club has the most Champions League title wins? So, which club has the most Champions League title wins? Question 28. Question 28. Which club has the most Champions League title wins? So I've just been texting updated score. Sorry, I'm not being rude. I'm just looking at the updated score because obviously all the lads are texting into a group just to get through. So leading the way, Scotty Murray on 28. Scotty Murray's on 28. Jamie Max on 26. Okay, Andy Rolls 26. Dean Holden 24. 23 Jack Hunt. 23 Corey Smith. 24 Reg. 23 Mr. Patterson. 22 Cal. 24 Zach. 22 Andy Vyman. So how are you doing against those guys? Let us know. Put your scores in the comments down below and let us know how you guys are getting on against them. But are you beating Scotty Murray on 28? Okay. Next question. It's a little bit of a picture, but it's the geography round. So I have selected 4 countries, A, B, C, and D. Quite simply, all you've got to do is name those countries. So if you write A, where it's from, B, where it's from, C, where it's from, and D, where it is. So that's the geography round. 4 points up for grabs. Good luck. Give you a bit of time on that one. We've got 1 question to go after this, guys. Just 1 question. This is the final big one to get some good points, and then we're down to that final question. So, geography round, just obviously put in where is A, where is B, where is C, and where is D. Right then, I'm going to give you a little countdown. I'm going to give you a little 2-minute break just to finish those off before I come back with the answers. So, literally 2-minute break, bear with me. Okay, welcome back. That's just a picture of that geography round. Just again, in case you want to have a closer look. I've also just got a text from Jill Holt, one of the physios at Bristol City. She's on 23 at the moment, so hopefully she'll bag some more points in this geography round. I know she knows her geography, so hopefully she'll get a few more points and push to the top of that table and making sure Scotty Murray does not win the quiz. I think it was like the 5th time in a row that I've done a quiz for the Bristol City, and he's won pretty much every time. He's a very intelligent man. Right then, to the answers. Here we go. The answers of the football round and the geography round. 25. The M23 derby is between Brighton and Crystal Palace. So the M23 derby is between Brighton and Crystal Palace. 26. Red cards. So the 3 with the most red cards, I just needed one of them in the Premier League with 8, is Patrick Vieira, Richard Dunn or Duncan Ferguson. So as long as you've got one of those, you get the points. 27. Which country has never won the World Cup but been it the most? It's Netherlands, stroke Holland. I know. I didn't want to put that in there just in case someone shouted at me. But yeah, who's never won the World Cup but been it in the most times? It is Holland, stroke the Netherlands. 28. Answer 28. Champions League winners of the most time is Real Madrid. So Real Madrid, 28 Champions League winners of the most title wins. That is your answer for 28. And for quite a tough round to be fair. A, Italy, but then we've got tricky. B, Romania. C, Belarus. Or D, Sweden. So congratulations if you got those. That's really tricky. B and C for me were tricky, I won't lie. But A, Italy. B, Romania. C, Belarus. Or D, Sweden. Let's hope Nikki got D, Sweden. Okay. This is it. This is the final question of the quiz. Then we'll go on to the finishing table. I'm going to quickly, frantically get the answers, the scores from everyone. So, players that you're watching, please do text me your scores real quickly, because obviously I need to get that in for the guys that are watching at home, because they want to know definitely if they've beaten you. But this is the final question of that quiz, and it's over to this man. Right, hello everyone. Welcome to the end of the quiz. I'm obviously joined by a man who needs no introduction. He's covering up his barnet, we've been told. He hasn't had a trim since lockdown. Any explanation of the hat, Gaffer?
Very good explanation, actually. This hat is provided by Rob Fernandez, who was the guy that won the lottery, the Bristol City Community Lottery, and donated 6,000 to the NHS and then 6,000 to the homeless off the cuff without prompt. So I thought, well, if he can do that, at least I can plug his clothing line.
His clothing line off. What a name drop that is. How is the lockdown going at the Johnson household?
Yeah, we have our moments, I'm sure, like everybody, but generally it's been good. It's been nice for me at times just to actually be present, because often the family get what's left of you in terms of energy and fun and concentration. So yeah, this has been very different for me, and I've just tried to take the learnings from it, reflect on what we've done well, what we haven't done well, and stay busy, have a bit of structure to the day, keep working, because obviously I love working, and yeah, enjoy it as well. So bit of fitness, bit of running, bit of gym, still eating up all the stockpile food, so it's not really showing, but generally we're in a good place.
And are you a good homeschooler?
I've learnt a lot, mate, to be honest.
I'm terrible. Honestly, I'm terrible.
Most of my concentration at school was either practicing my chat-up lines or playing football in the lunch break. Yeah, I feel like I've done the whole of year 7 again. And whether it be the circumference of a circle and learn how to do that, or the Spanish Armada, I'm quite clued up.
Fair play. I actually struggled with my 6-year-old's maths today. I actually struggled. There's a problem. Right, we're going to play a little game. Okay, so we're going to ask you a few questions. You've got to pick one or the other. Makes sense? Here we go. Playing or coaching?
Playing.
Summer or winter?
Summer.
Red or blue?
Red.
That would have been awkward. Restaurant or pub?
Pub.
Good man, good man. Thatcher's Gold or Natch?
Thatcher's Gold, I think.
Yeah, they'll get a good response, but also a negative. It's okay. Arsenal or Watford?
Watford.
2 clubs you've played for in your youth. 4-3-3 or 4-4-2?
Oh, $1 million question. 4-4-2.
Ronaldo or Messi?
Messi.
Ant or Deck?
Deck.
Yeah, I don't even know which one's which, to be fair. Right, the big one. John or Steve?
Oh, my God. Maggie.
Diplomatic. I love that. Concert or movie?
Concert.
Concert. Suit or tracksuit?
Suit.
Michael Jordan or Tiger Woods?
Michael Jordan.
Hell of a show. And the last one, I don't know if you've watched it, but Joe Exotic or Carol Baskin?
Joe Exotic.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't like Carol. Thank you for joining us, Lee. Really appreciate it. This is the end of the quiz, so we obviously pre-recorded this. So this is the last question to everyone out there. Gaffer's going to ask the very last question, and it's over to him.
Against which team did I make my managerial debut for Bristol City?
There you go. So for which team did the Gaffer make his managerial debut for Bristol City? For 1 point, if you can name the score, you get 2 points. Thank you very much, Gaffer. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Enjoy.
And thank you so much for the Gaffer to do that one. Right, I'm going to do some thank yous before I give the answer away to that final one, just give you time to think. Now, massive thank you to the sponsors. I can't thank the sponsors enough for sponsoring the rounds. Without these guys, we wouldn't have raised the money that we have. Thank you all. Now, I've been told hot off the press from the media team that we're on about £900 raised by you guys on the feed. Thank you so much. Can we hit £1,000? If we hit £1,000, I'll be buzzing. You know, I'll be super happy. The missus will be happy. Bristol City fans will be happy. We'll all be happy. All right? So can we hit a grand? If you can, we're going to put the link straight after this feed. Just chuck in a couple of quid. I think there's over 400 of you playing. That's 400 teams of God knows how many. So we could be talking 1,000 people watching. If you'll put £1 in, think what we could be doing for the Robbins Foundation and helping people at the moment going through coronavirus. My phone is still going off. I want to thank the players, the legends, all those people that have allowed me to film them, interview them, Jack Hunt for being live on the phone, the guys playing at the moment. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Bristol City FC, thank you guys. The media team, thank you. The Robbins Foundation, thank you so much for putting this on, and thank you for doing what you're doing. Look at the phone going on. I want to thank the missus. I get stressed. I love you. Matt Parsons, you know what you do. Thank you so much. Lee Johnson, Dan Bentley, Joe Sims, thank you for those extended interviews. Thank you for playing. I hope you enjoyed it, the hour and 15 minutes of your time. I really hope it helped. It's not football, I know, but hopefully you enjoyed it. And I also want to do a shout out to 2 people, Claire and Jacob from the foundation. You've done an amazing, amazing job. The amount of time that you've put in with me, constantly pestering you both, thank you so much. Keep on doing what you're doing. You are changing people's lives and helping them during this time. Okay, the final answer. So the final answer of the round from the Lee Johnson question was, who was his first game against when he was the manager? The answer, 1 point, Ipswich. The score, we won. Come on, you Reds. And it was 2-1. 2-1. So Ipswich, 2-1. Now, the finishing table. We've got it ready. We did give them that question a heads up just so we could do this, otherwise it wouldn't work. Right, here we go. Your finishing table. Are you above these people? Right. Oh, which way do I go? That way. Corey Smith on 23. Dean Holden, 24. Jamie Mack, 26 points. Jamie Patterson, 23. Jack Hunt, 23. Scotty Murray, 29. Reg, 24. Callum, 22. Zach, 24. Andy, 22. Rolsey, 26. And Jill Holt on 29 as well. So tied at the top in the Bristol City staff and team, we've got Jill and Scotty Murray both on 29. And that doesn't include if they send in a picture around, they get another 4 points as well. And if Pat a picture, you get another point. Rich Stevens, just to throw that name out there. Rich Stevens won the email round. He was the fastest finger to send me a picture of the Queen of Hearts. So well done, Rich. Get in touch with me. I've got your email address. We'll get you a ball sent out. Thank you all so, so much for your time. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope you have the technical stuff worked. And I just can't wait to be back singing those songs at Ashton Gate with you soon. Until then, thank you so much. And please follow me on Isn't Slim. Please follow the Robbins Foundation. And I'll see you soon. All the best. Bye-bye.